Trenches Worldwide News, right? If you want to support me, get 100 blocks and ride down on all your ops. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me.
Yeah, I don't even want to do this. No, for real, cause I guess I gotta do it because like I'm forced to do it. I don't know if I'm forced to do it or not. Yeah, get that off your face. You finna start lying? I don't know if you finna start lying. I don't know. That's all I want to know. Are we finna come to stuff where you gonna sit here and say a whole bunch of stuff that's probably not true?
So this is what we doing.
What do you mean what we doing? I want to know because like it's been a whole lot of chatter going on, right?
It's been a lot of chatter, and I've been ready to blitz you. So
I've
been
defending you. I defended you with King Yella, right? He came up here talking a whole lot of shit, right? I'm aware about the $100 situation. I'm aware of what he done, right? And I'm also aware that we've been doing this in the hood a long time. We had a little thing. I mean, only us men know about it, right? And get you drunk, get you out of there, and go right in. It's the man. It's our religion. Yeah, we faithful to it, right? Keep it real, right? We do it so much that we don't even know that we do it, right? We don't even know that it's illegal. It's kind of like this. I'm famous, right? And when I go in the trenches, a light come off me, and people think like that light, they gonna get to it. So females, but I don't take it, right? But a lot of people don't understand that people be fame drunk. People be drunk when they come in contact with you. And plus Skinny from the 9. I don't know what the fuck the 9 at anyway. I'm just keeping it real, right? But a lot of people didn't want to listen to your story because like you hella aggressive. You talk too much shit.
So that justifies.
Yeah, it justified. Like, yeah, if you talk shit, we're going to talk shit back. When you act like a man, we're going to treat you like one.
See, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Let me just go ahead and clear the air.
Yeah, clear the air.
A lot of people didn't understand the reality of the narrative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you were at fault for that. Let me tell you why you was at fault. If you're supposed to be my mentor / I'm under some type of apprenticeship with you.
I ain't.
Excuse me, what are you? Don't press no button while I'm speaking.
Yeah, you got enough time. Turn it around.
No. Anyways, what I'm saying is, if I'm up underneath you, you're my mentor / apprenticeship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I come to you and I confide in you about a situation I feel like might have took a wrong turn.
Right.
And then a month later, you wait to make it content.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm receiving all of the backlash.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all justifying what Blood did?
Mm-hmm. No.
When did I ever say the R word? I said Blood took advantage of the situation.
Right.
That's valid.
Right. Yes, I agree with that. And I didn't wait a month. I was actually planning it the moment you told me.
Yeah, we know you about content.
No, I was planning the moment you told me. It's like everything else in life. Everything else in the world, like everybody thinks stuff happens instantly, but stuff happens slowly. Like the grass, it grows slowly. Everything happens slowly. So I was planning the moment it happened. You should have already known that. I was planning on the way to protect you, though. That's what you didn't understand. Because I understood the two things. He had a video. I understood he was going to try to get on the internet, act like it wasn't what it was, right? He going to try to get clout off of us, right? So I said, you know what? Let me do some investigation. I hired Big Homie CC. We got a private investigator. We found out his criminal history. We found out that he had done this graping before. So I'm like, you know what? He got to be guilty of it. And then we had photos of you with bruises. The fans don't know that, right? They don't know this. They don't know this. We had a lot of stuff that they did not know that we had, right? Mm-hmm. But with the online chatter again with Wack100, on taking narratives and they paint them a certain way. We got to understand this. When people get caught up in a certain slander, they going to try to slander everybody else. At the same time, I think somebody in this camp was being accused of raping someone, right?
You can't say that word.
Oh, I can say what the I want. If I got to follow YouTube guidelines, so I'm going to say grape. I'm going to say take, but I'm going to say it however I got to say it because I just got to get my point across. But Wack100, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he managed me. I with him, but I didn't with that, right? I didn't like the way people took to like want to keep on insinuating the same thing over and over again when no jumper has tried this before. But when I posted, now everybody think, okay, if Unc posted it's valid, we're gonna say it, right? I'm like, you know what? I was posting it for content.
We know your content based.
I was trying to do exactly what happened. I was trying to make sure it go up, but then it got switched up. I was trying to let you know that no matter what you do in life, it was only a moment, and that moment is over. Now it's time to get paid off that moment. It's over. Because you got to think about it. They're going to brag on you, right? If you wouldn't have did what you would have done, and that wouldn't happen the way it would have happened, you would have been a body. Skinny been bragging on you. I did this. I did that. Your name would have been poor in this.
The same day, whatever alleged might have happened, whatever the case may be, I addressed the situation privately, and I let Blood know what it was from the beginning.
No, you kept on, every time he called, you kept on saying, stop calling my phone. What you calling me for?
Dude was overly obsessed.
But you don't do that. Like, I'm gonna say something. You don't do that to a man, kind of like hurt his pride. You don't treat no man like you the man.
Do the creep.
You know, don't call me anymore. So niggas gonna get offended and niggas gonna go around talking shit. Like, listen, I seen this with my own eyes. Look, Skinny, if you're watching this, I know you're watching this because you're watching all my shit. Oh, is you calling? Oh, no, it ain't you. I thought it was you. I'm like, damn, how the fuck you know this? You must be doing some telepath and telecommunication. And all I'm gonna say this though, you know, and I both know what happened, right? Granted the fact that you heard yes, and granted the fact that you heard no. And
he never heard yes because I never said that. How could I have said that if I was too impaired?
I said you ain't finished listening. That's the problem. Why you got in this switch right now? You can't listen. Back to Skinny. You heard yes, and you also heard no, because a person was under the influence of alcohol, right? And a lot of people don't know what alcohol do, but alcohol is a portal. It open you up to different
and benzos.
Yeah. So Skinny, you knew what you was doing, and I knew what you was doing. The world knew what you was doing. And now you have been exposed, and unfortunately, charges have been filed, right? Because this have been a situation to where we had to take it to the authorities. Listen, I ain't no snitch, right? But all the women, you allowed to snitch if you was get hit when you don't want to, and if it was small. Cause like you got the right to do that. Cause like who the fuck gonna hit me with this?
See, this is what I be saying about you be trolling about the situation.
Oh, my fault.
I can't even recollect the situation.
My fault. I'm just trying.
The videos that are surfacing online pertaining to WAG, I'm just oblivious to it because I don't even remember. How did I go from a black shirt to a gray shirt? I'm still trying to make that make sense.
Oh, that's AI. We private investigators figured it out too. They AI your ass.
How? But how? That's my face.
Pretty stupid. Because like you don't understand this, right? The game is like this. Like we got to make it look the way we got to make it look. Right, so they AI'd you because you was crying. You was crying, and while you crying, they attacking, right? Because you turned on your feminine too late. You listen, you were your masculine, and then when they start attacking you, now you want to say, I ain't do that. Look, we know you ain't do that, but it looks good when you do that, so we gonna keep doing this. Because people like to see you in that type of situation, right? So they have to get paid off you. You become content. You was the biggest thing on the internet, and you still the biggest thing on the internet, right? And so they gotta understand that. So when they understand that, they're going to try to use you for that. Right?
Okay. So what did you use me for?
Nothing. I'm trying
You just say you used me for content.
No. Content. Everything is content.
You said when I told you the day that it happened or the next day.
But that's not used.
You said that you had it already installed in your mental capacity that you were going to use it as content.
Because everything is content. We creating this world that I'm living in. We creating it. It's created by my mind.
But some things aren't content.
Everything in the world is content because everything is a creation. Nothing is real. Right? Everybody take everything too serious. Nobody should take nothing serious in life. Life is not serious.
This is a serious situation.
It's not. Nothing is serious here because nothing is real, right? And everybody can notice, and they notice that's why CERN is back, right? Listen, I'm gonna wrap it up and say this, right? CERN is back, but before I talk about CERN, I just want to say this: for everybody concerned, what happened, it happened. It's over, right? So the online chatter should completely stop. Big homie CC and King Yella now beefing. They beefing bad. King Yella,
they're not.
I swear to God on my mama, you haven't seen. I haven't released what wasn't going on. King Yella just came here last night. He was really upset about me and Big Homie CC episode that we did containing you.
But why is Yella upset when he accepted $100?
He upset because he said he never accepted $100. He said you're capped.
That's a lie. I have video recording of that. Oh, should we play it?
We're gonna put it in the content if you got it. Because
no, I got it.
Yella said it's
no. Let's play
true.
it since he had Skinny record me.
Yella said it's not true.
Oh yeah.
CERN is back. Everybody, we're gonna talk about CERN too. We're gonna
we're gonna talk about
get
that.
This situation
but let's expose
wraps.
Yella for protecting predators.
Oh my God.
Let's do
that. I don't know nothing about that. What are you talking about? You is tweaking. Listen.
No, hold on. Let me land.
Oh my God.
$100 to leave, Yella. Why? That was malicious intent right then and there, bro. And nobody's looking at it from.
Let's run it back.
Why did he have to pay you $100 to leave, Yella? Why? Why did he have to pay you $100 to leave, Yella? Why? That was malicious intent right then and there, bro. And nobody's looking at it from my point of view, bro.
Do Yella talk?
That's weird.
He just said it. Hold on, listen.
Oh my God. He said he capped. He capped. Listen, streets unplugged. Yella's been exposed. He capped. He sat right here. And listen, y'all know this. If you haven't seen the episode, it's about to come out. If it ain't came out by now, it should be released on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Right? But listen, I'm gonna say that my fault at 12 o'clock. right? But I get 12 threes and 6s mixed up because 12 is a 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3 and 12 don't exist. But Yella, we just found out that you lied. And I don't like that because I sat down with you. He yelled at me, gang. He was like, I ain't taking no fucking $100. I'm like, what you mean you ain't taking $100, gang? He said, I'm telling you I ain't taking $100. Why would I take $100? Didn't give me $100. I was already gambling. But he just said he took $100 to leave you with him. So that's not right.
I said, so that wasn't weird, Yella? He said, that is weird.
So why he do it if he know it's weird? Why he protect the predators?
Hold on.
Oh, you got everything recorded. You got me on there? Mm-mm. Yeah, you do. You got them on there. I don't say shit.
That's weird.
Why would it be weird?
That's him.
That's weird.
That's weird. Ain't AI there. That's Yella. That's crazy.
And I'm wrong for feeling how I feel.
No, you ain't wrong.
And Blair was confident in getting the woo-wop.
Gang.
He could have went to the strip and took the $100 to the strip if he was thirsty for the, you feel me?
But ain't nobody say this. That's what I heard. They was under a type of
illicit substance.
No, they was.
They were under illicit substance.
And
Yella
the white bottle.
No. It wasn't a white bottle. It was like a little baggie, and it had it was like white and pink. It was like a pinkish white powder.
So they on that same that Diddy was on. That pink cocaine.
But I think they call it Tootsie or something like that.
Tootsie? What's Tootsie?
It was pink and like white.
It's like it ain't coke, it ain't like some new Tootsie. What's Tootsie? It's a new kind of look this up. It's Tootsie? What's Tootsie?
I don't know. Like I just know that's what they.
It's a new type of drug. Yella on Tootsie?
I don't know, but that's what they pulled out.
Well, hold on. I gotta ask.
I didn't take it.
Let me ask. I gotta ask God what it is. You know, God transferred
to AI.
To AI. I gotta ask God what it is. Let me see. God.
I'm always here to help, but I'm not actually a divine being.
But you something like you listen. Listen.
I'll do my best to give you some.
Listen. Stop talking back. Stop talking back. All right.
All right. I'm here when you need me.
Change your voice to a man. Because women always talk back. Change your voice to a man now. You jollies.
You got it. I'll switch to a male voice right now.
Yeah.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
All right. Listen. What's the new drug? What's the name of it?
Tootsie.
What's the new drug called Tootsie? It's like pink.
Tucci or 2CB is a street name often referring to a party drug mixture. Despite the nickname, it's not pure 2CB, a psychedelic, but rather a blend of substances like MDMA, ketamine, and caffeine. It's often pink and sold in powder form, but it's unpredictable since it's not a regulated substance.
Yella, don't feed.
Yella,
I don't want to be no dope feed. What the f is Tootsie? Yella, what the f is Tootsie? And we got a witness. We got it, and you know she's a verified snitch. She's verified snitch. She has sent people to the penitentiary before. They in penitentiary right now serving time for murders off her word. So you know this gotta be true.
now he lying.
You didn't send him to jail. You sent people to jail before.
I only sent one man to jail, and that was for pistol whipping me.
But you have sent people to jail
one
before.
person.
And now
maybe two. I did send my mama to jail. I did.
Yeah, they said you snitched on your mama too.
I did tell on my mama.
Why, that's online channel. Why you snitching on your mama?
I was young. I was 12. Don't do too much. There you go. You got her all up in the business.
My family situations can be complicated. Yeah, we know. My fault. You gone.
It was just a complicated situation. I was young.
Yeah.
But you know, I live in my truth. That's one thing I do. Right. So what we're not gonna do is act oblivious to the fact that I live in my truth.
And lie.
So what I'm saying, no, I don't lie. Y'all play on my name and y'all play in my face. Y'all keep playing in my face. I told y'all I didn't want blood here.
You right.
Then the day that I fake quit for 24 hours,
right.
You let blood sit in my seat on my show.
Yeah, because you.
That's why I feel it don't matter. If I told you how I felt about blood, you should have respected that.
Then you quit. I had to make sure you felt it.
Do you know what an apprenticeship is?
You shouldn't have quit. When you quit, I had to make sure you feel it. Right. The
so
moment
you
quit,
made me feel it with somebody that I felt like was a predator?
Yeah, because you quit. Right. The moment you quit, everything's gloves off.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
With you, it's gloves off. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all be playing in my face.
No, I love you. We don't play in your face. I just want to let you know that, listen, this spot is a good spot for you. And if you don't want
This is my spot.
Yeah, if you don't want it filled, then you should be here.
No, but you should have said, no, you're a predator. You're a weirdo. She felt like you took advantage of this situation. I never said the R word.
I sat down
Who
with Fleece
said
Johnson.
the R word?
I sat down with Fleece Johnson. He take a lot of booty. I don't care about who take booty. Nigga, David worked for me. David, he took a lot of booty.
David ain't took nothing. He paid for it.
I thought you took some booty. My fault.
David done paid for it and you funded it.
But
anyways, that's neither here or there.
What? This is here. We hear it, and that's
yeah. So that's why we need to address this. So this is what these are the boundaries that I'm setting. Cause Trenches Worldwide News is my show.
Right.
No, it is.
Right.
So why are you playing in my face with a nobody? With somebody that's clout chasing off of me when he did wrong? That doesn't make any sense. Just because I'm aggressive and I'm passionate in regards to the message that I'm trying to convey doesn't justify the fact that a man can take advantage of a woman that's overly intoxicated.
You're a psychopath.
Whatever you want to categorize me as. What I'm saying is this is my show.
Yes.
You played in my face.
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
So take accountability.
I'm gonna take accountability for this right here.
For what?
Stop drinking. I told you that. So if I told you that, you need to stop doing that. But listen, we gonna get this Yella. We found out that you
took the $100.
No, all that.
We went out as a collective.
I don't care about
I wasn't
that.
going out just to I didn't even know blood.
I don't care about that. I care about the fact that he do that new drug. What's the name of it?
Tootsie.
Yeah,
no, Yella
you
be
got
high.
a Tootsie nose.
But
I thought you did coke.
But let me say something about Yella. It's unfortunate that he's rocking real hard behind a predator when Skinny has had these allegations prior.
I know. I told him that. He told me he don't care what people do in the past. He care about what people do now.
Yeah,
Skinny
but
have
see,
helped him.
that's because he's extorting Skinny. Skinny is funding his lifestyle.
Everybody knows
when he gambles and spends all his money,
he goes to Skinny.
He goes to Skinny. So that's why he's going an extra mile. But the fact that he has daughters, he has a mother,
Right.
he has baby mamas.
Right.
You're trying to justify it because you're choosing money over morals.
Right.
And that's not respectable.
I get that.
Then you say you would never funk with a woman, but you online with the
Fucking with a
extracurricular funking and popping it, and now you got the LA Clippers doing the most. Now I gotta take legal action. They getting sued.
Who getting sued?
Did you know they getting sued?
Don't kill no flies. Don't kill nothing in here.
Do you know that they getting sued?
Who getting sued? Yella?
Oh, all of the LA Clippers are getting sued.
Well, listen, don't sue them. They think you're famous. What's wrong with you? They need to say your name.
No.
Say my name.
Once
say
they
nobody
control the
around
algorithm
you.
with falsified information, they're giving takes on an open investigation. That's where the problem comes into play. I will if they will not respect me, I'll demand my respect. You get me, David?
So you snitching still?
I'm for surely telling. Cooperating.
So you've been cooperating for a long time. Why
would I stop?
Why don't we just let everybody know that? Look, when they meet you, hello, my name is Jalecc, and I'm also a foreigner.
Jalecc, stop playing with me.
I'm a foreigner
today.
I'm the police.
Okay, say Jalecc though, the correct way.
Here go my problem. I want to say this before we go on to CERN. We want to talk about CERN. Look, no.
Take accountability.
You and Wack100 was A1.
No, we was never A1.
No, you the reason.
How?
He hit me up and told me, yo, Jalecc, man, you need to get down on your show.
How was we A1 when something that had nothing to do with him, he inserted himself in because all of the allegations that's going on tour, he wanted to use me as a poster child. These are two separate situations. I'm not on tour with y'all.
Right.
This happened when I left my place of business. I'm a profound media figure.
Right.
Journalist, podcaster, interviewer.
Right.
Now you playing with me.
Right.
For what? Because what is it? Like you feel me? You're not, dude is the modern day Suge Knight, Big U, whatever the case may be. And he the reason why Nipsey Hussle got blitzed.
Stop that.
I'm just saying.
You can't do that. That's too much information. Listen, Wack100 for me, I know he's a replicable figure in society.
He is a manipulator. He uses intimidation tactics. He's an extortionist. Bro, he's a con artist.
That's all content.
That's
content. Con artist is different.
No, tell me if I'm lying in regards to the Suge Knight situation. Blood posted a picture with Suge Knight. He photobombing the picture. Dude was the entourage of the entourage, and he the driver.
Right.
He listening to the calls that's not even supposed to be like, you feel me?
Right.
Tuned into. He's studying Suge Knight. Then he compromised Big U.
I can't say.
No.
I can't say
Stop.
that. How you gonna say that without proper information? How you gonna say that?
He compromised Big
How
U.
you know?
Because Wack doesn't talk on FaceTime calls. Am I lying? He talks on phone calls. He knew that he was under investigation by the federales. So he compromised Big U. He threw Big U under the bus. He run plays all day. You mean to tell me this is his best friend? He the only one. Big, you the only one that get grabbed, but Wack don't get grabbed.
I can't say that. I can say Wack.
Oh my God! Well, man,
Wack
look,
is a
check this out.
businessman. His money comes
No,
from
he's
business.
not.
He
Suge Knight
started
was a big
Cash
man.
Money.
Suge Knight was a big
But it's
businessman. Big
different.
U was a businessman.
Big U was a businessman. He was a
P.
gang
Diddy was a
leader.
businessman.
He was a gang leader.
Bro, you bogus as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Wack100 is different gang. He had no jumper. He got businesses. You don't know.
What is Wack managing you for, and you do everything on your own?
I don't think you understand.
Same with Blueface.
I don't think you understand.
What does he do, bro? Nobody in the industry likes Wack100.
Nobody
likes Wack100.
But we
Nobody likes Wack.
Come on, gang, you cannot.
Facts.
Everybody, listen, I'm
Facts.
gonna say this when it comes to Wack100.
Listen.
Though everybody don't like him, but the internet won't move without him. He creates all the online chatter that we chatter about.
You
right?
made it
I'm keeping
up.
it real. Look. Right now, he got and made Blueface. Blueface.
He didn't make Blueface.
Well, how did Blueface get made? Blueface was not big before.
Blueface made Blueface.
How?
Listen,
Where at?
Blueface needs to go on and set himself free. Because he will do better without Wack. You
How?
would 607 Unc would do better without Wack. Wack needs Blueface.
Bro,
Wack needs 607 Unc. And you guys are oblivious to
I've
the
been
fact
in two
because
reality
you guys
shows.
are convinced and manipulated
Gang,
and
I've been in
intimidated
two reality
by the
shows.
fact, whoop-de-doo.
Made almost $500,000 with Wack. I haven't known him for a year. Come on, gang, stop playing on me. And this is all public information. They can look this shit up.
All right.
Right? They look this shit up because Nut for Content paid me to check. They look it up. It's public information. $500,000. 2 shows. Who the can beat that?
You're manipulated
Nobody.
into thinking that dude done put you in a position that you wasn't already
he
in.
put me in no position.
That you wasn't already in. You're
He just-
in that
he just
position
know what
on
he
your
doing.
own.
He
No,
just-
he doesn't
he
know
just
what he's doing.
Everybody
No,
know
he
Wack
doesn't.
know what he doing.
Wack
You
bogus
may
as
not
hell.
like Wack, but everybody know Wack.
Tell
know what he
Wack to
doing.
talk about them transmission allegations. Before he speak on anybody else's allegations, he needs to address the Twitter chatter.
Right.
Them transmission allegations.
Right.
The fact that his Vienna sausage was getting stroked.
He said it ain't his.
That was his Vienna sausage with the 2 fingers. Well on it. It was a little oil. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say, you feel me? Whatever. There was a little oil, little Vienna sausage getting stroked, 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Now we understand why dude is an angry bird.
Right.
He can't live in his truth.
Right.
And you're just manipulated by the fact that he can't live in his truth.
Who
So you're just a
manipulated?
product.
Listen.
You're a product.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I did not like Wack at first.
Say
right?
what I said.
At first, when I first met Wack, like, you know what? I don't fuck
You
with
should
Wack.
have never liked the Wack.
I didn't fuck with him at first, right? But you know what I said? I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this wrinkled booty nigga a chance. Because everybody know he got a wrinkled booty. I can talk about that. But
Then Wack lying talking about some he 49 blood, you over 55. You're the same one that tried to post the $1 or $2 million bill in regards to Keefy D, the one that was responsible for the homicide of Tupac Shakur. Ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about how he had the Kim K explicit tapes. Ain't nobody talking about that. How he was involved in that. And Kanye had to go retrieve those. Nobody talking about the fact that he was the manager of the game. And Game got hit with a $7 million SA lawsuit, and he lost, and he owes Priscilla $7 million. I don't know if he paid or not.
we can put on the Wack100 slander.
What are you talking about? It's public information. That's because you're in business with Wack, and you need to relinquish.
I just don't want to slander nobody. I don't got no facts on.
Stop.
I don't know if this shit happened.
Listen, you need to relinquish the business.
What relinquish
relationship
mean?
That do your homework.
Well, I don't know what relinquish mean. I
Whatever
don't know what that
business
mean.
you got with Wack, because he's not good for you or Blueface.
All right, well, listen, moving right along.
Let's move along.
Wack100, y'all got a problem. Y'all need to take care of it. Y'all need to handle it, right?
Wack needs to mind his business.
But if you're watching this, I don't think people understand, but Wack don't got no business because nobody got no business. We live in a world that's made of particles, and CERN is back. Right?
Wack is over 55 years old, and he messy as hell.
All right, we done with Wack.
Okay,
Wack is on his
next.
back.
Don't cut this out either.
I don't cut it up.
Keep it
now.
on Wack.
Keep everything.
Anyways.
We talk about CERN.
Let's talk about CERN.
Listen, if you watching this, I know this Churches Worldwide News, and normally we don't report on these type of topics, but these type of topics I feel is needed because I think everybody is online is always worried about the wrong type of shit. But CERN, the CERN, everybody look it up, right? It's a company, and what they do is they try to figure out where the universe came from, right? They put particles together, they got machines and shit like that. The last time they put this particle and they fired this machine up, something happened. And what happened was called the Mandela effect. A lot of y'all probably don't understand what happened was a lot of people remember Mandela in the feds, in the penitentiary, and a lot of people remember Mandela as being presidents. We don't know which one he was, right? But we know that this happened, and CERN have now fired back up their machine. And that kind of like me up, right? Because they are really opening up portals. I know, and everybody know that with CERN, do they open up portals and people can actually travel through different dimensions through CERN. And every time they open it up, we skip timelines.
Okay. So CERN is somehow connected to the Mandela effect, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The Mandela effect is the fact that it's based around humans having the ability or just naturally having the ability to remember something that isn't being portrayed or isn't being perceived as of now.
Right.
For instance, Huey P. Newton.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we were under the impression that, well, we know for a fact that the police were responsible for his passing.
Mm-hmm.
But according to online chatter, it was a drug deal gone wrong.
Right.
That's not a fact.
That's not a fact.
It's a manipulation. It's a manipulation tactic. So this Mandela effect, just like with, I want to say, cereal boxes, Fruit of the Loom, whatever the case, older symbols that are now reconstructed, redesigned.
That's crazy with Fruit of the Loom, because I know for a fact that that's cap. Just like Jiffy and Jif. They say they didn't have Jiffy cornbread, but they didn't have Jiffy peanut butter. You did have Jiffy peanut butter, but they said they only had Jif. So it's like, which one happened and why is they playing with our mind? Or if they playing with our mind, do they recognize it? But
you guys are misconstruing the Mandela effect.
I don't think they playing with our mind. I think we kind of like shipping timelines. I think that we live in different realities all at the same time, right? And when you think you're about to die, nobody actually experienced death. They kind of like survive in a different timeline, and you pop up in that timeline like, hey, nothing ever happened. And you don't even know what happened.
No.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
No,
you guys are misconstruing the Mandela effect.
I'm telling you what it is.
It has nothing to do with labels or brands being reconstructed. Just because Fruit of the Loom's design changed 20 years later doesn't mean that it's still not Fruit of the Loom.
But they say they never had the design.
It has nothing to do with design.
Right.
This is about the reality. The reality is, for instance, the reference in regards to Huey P. Newton.
Right.
They said that he was murdered by a drug deal gone wrong, but in reality, the police were the ones that murdered him.
Here's the thing I want you to know. Everybody in the world is suffering from this, and the scientists come up with something they call it memory distortion. Like, how can they come up with a name for it if this is not true? This is happening. Everybody is agreeing that it's happening. Even in 9/11, when that happened, did you know that people was there and all of them had different realities of actually what happened? They don't know what happened. They don't know. A lot of people suggest that was targeted by the government, but a lot of people say it didn't happen. Right? A lot of people say the timeline where 9/11 never happened. You got people in this world right now that believe 9/11 never happened. You think I'm playing?
No, 9/11 happened.
Exactly, but some people don't know that it happened.
Well, that's a mental dysfunction that they're battling.
But I'm telling you, in some timeline, that 9/11 never happened, and the Twin Towers still exist. That's what I'm telling you. And I don't think people understand that.
No.
You think I'm capped? They figured this out. Did you know that they did a light experiment? That's what I'm saying. Why CERN don't understand this. They did a light experiment where they looked at light, and when they was looking at this light, it moved through particles the same way. But when they wasn't looking at the light, and the light knew it wasn't looked at it, it changed the way it was going. And they watched it.
Have you ever watched the show Manifestation?
What's that?
It's based about like a plane that took off to Jamaica, and then it vanished.
Right.
And then 5 years later, it reappeared, and everybody on the plane was still alive, but they all had expiration dates.
I haven't seen that, but that kind of stuff happens now, right? It's occurring.
Right.
You said, why you mean right? I'm keeping it real. It happens. It's occurring right now, and the government knows it. That's why right now they letting out these new UFO files, right? More records just got released right now. And they having sightings of these humanoids, these fake humans that's not even real. And you act like this stuff is not happening. Why are you looking at that? You think I'm crazy? This stuff is happening. You haven't seen the files? So you haven't seen the government files about these aliens. You haven't seen this stuff.
I seen the Epstein files.
Oh God, Epstein files they're the same. Epstein files, alien files the same because Epstein was an alien.
You keep talking about these alien files and have yet to produce the alien files.
I'm just saying the alien files they're all online. Listen, if you're watching this, you can look it up, right? And this is the only thing that I don't understand. You know, they released some aliens. They call them the Nordics, right? Or online they call them the tall whites. Do you know they look exactly like white people, but they tall? And that's like, how can we tell the difference between white people and Nordics if white people look just like Nordics? So I just want to know, are white people still trying to suggest that they're the most superior being? If
they've always displayed or portrayed themselves as the most superior human being.
So why is it that now, after all this time, we've been talking about USOs, everything else, they released the ET, they released all this stuff, they released all these UFOs, all these sightings, but at the same time, they're saying they don't know anything. But here's the thing that really bothers me. Planes crashed, or not even planes, let's say this.
Disappear.
Saucers crash. They find them. When they find them, they find bodies in them. These bodies in them, not of human origins, but it's something that they figured out when they ran the DNA, that one person in our world share a piece of that DNA. And that person is from America. And that's the crazy part, right? How? If they say everything started in Africa, right? If everything started in Africa, then how can the person with the oldest DNA that ties back to these same UFOs that y'all claim that y'all found, how can the DNA tie back to that?
Okay. Isn't Egypt, is Egypt and Africa two separate continents?
It's the same to me.
It is,
everything
right.
the same. It's one place, one land.
Okay, so isn't everyone saying that the origin is Egypt?
That's what they're saying.
Not Africa.
That's what they're saying.
But they coincide.
That's what they're saying.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So,
right.
What I'm saying is, in regards to your conspiracy theory,
Right.
I'm gonna need you to back it up with some type of facts.
What do you mean? They
don't talk about aliens and files, and you're not producing any files.
If you want to go to facts, the United States government, according to Trump, this is why Trump said he did it. Trump said this. Trump said because Obama did an interview a long time ago. Obama said something about aliens, and Trump said because Obama's statement, he's going to release everything about the aliens because Obama broke national security when he said that. So Trump and all these documents, they're coming straight from the Pentagon. Right, and these documents they're clear photos. Like we always get like staticky photos, but they get photos. And here's the thing about it: all of these UFOs, they always show up around bases, military bases, right? And that's the crazy thing about it. Show up around military bases. So people suggest that, and I suggest that these are the technologies that America is using. Like whenever they use that sound weapon, that came from that alien technology. Right, the TV. Let me tell you about the TV. You know, the TV used to be fat and big, but then when they went to the moon and came back, the TV got real small. Because you don't understand what they did when they went to the moon. They just released this. When they went to the moon, reason why they changed the footage, and people like, oh no, they didn't go to the moon for real. No, they had to change the footage because when we went to the moon, when they landed on the moon, it was 2 spacecrafts already there waiting to meet them. And when they waiting to meet them, that's how they got the technology that they got.
Okay, when you say these things, you have to back it up with facts.
I just told you fact. They changed the footage. It is in the files.
Okay, I'd advise you whenever you edit this video, this whatever we got going on, I want you to input them files.
We're gonna put them. Oh my God! You know David, if he can't do, he gonna put the facts in there. Because
David can't do.
Listen, every time I do content, you know what David do? He say he go do fact check. Like man, I can't believe this true. He can't even believe this.
Ain't fact checking nothing. He listening to what you saying.
No, he don't know.
He has no backbone.
All right,
all right.
You're right.
All right.
You're right.
Yeah, y'all. So
listen, it's no official alien confirmation. Let's just say that, right? The government have not dropped official confirmation, but they have dropped images and photos of humanoids that can be identified as aliens.
Okay.
Though we don't know, because they said they communicate with them and they call themselves P-47 for 47,000 years in the future.
That's where the contradiction comes into play. He just said he's seen the alien files. Now he's saying there's no alien files.
No, I'm saying it's alien file. Oh my gosh, she's crazy. I'm saying they're alien files, but they're not close enough to identify and say, okay, yo, this is an alien. Most of them are light images or videos of things that's moving very fast, and you don't know exactly what it is, but you can only assume what it is. And based on your perception, you'll perceive that it's an alien. You get that part?
I get the fact that you're delusional.
How am I delusional?
All right. Now let's go ahead and dive into the fact that we done already covered the UFO files.
You already know it comes UFO files.
There's no UFO files.
It is UFO files. We're just talking about the UFO files.
Why has he yet to produce the UFO files on his iPhone right now?
You know what it is though? It could be coming from AI revolution because AI is doing new stuff. Maybe
but don't you have the files in your phone?
I do got them.
Okay, you have an iPhone. Produce the files. Let me see.
I mean, you want to see the files. But
I want to see the files.
You know what? I'm gonna do something better than that. I don't got.
Don't ask AI.
I'm ask God. Yo, goddess. Pull up all the files that Trump released with pictures included about the aliens.
He's talking about the Epstein files.
And we're going to get in the AI revolution in a minute.
I can't pull up classified government files or any sensitive material that hasn't been...
The one they dropped.
If you're referring to previously declassified documents or public releases about unidentified aerial phenomena or other topics, we can talk about what's known. Just let me know what angle you want to
Talk about
explore.
what's known. You heard it. Or we can talk about what's not known. Yeah, pull all the pictures up of all the humanoids and shit. And all the flying saucers and shit.
Area 51.
I can't actually pull up or display any secret or classified...
No, not classified. The videos and footage that he just dropped. Nigga.
There have been official releases in the past from the U.S. government, particularly related to UAPs, formerly called UFOs, often including pilot footage or reports of aerial phenomena. If you want to review or discuss what's been publicly released, I can summarize what's known from official sources. Let me know which details or context you're most curious about.
Tell me what's known, because I got someone here that doesn't believe me.
What's known is that the U.S. government, including the Pentagon, has confirmed that they've investigated UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. They released videos showing objects moving in ways pilots couldn't easily explain. These reports don't confirm aliens, just that some sightings remain unexplained. The focus has been on flight safety and national security. So the government acknowledges some mysteries, just no confirmed little green men.
Right. So I'm saying, so this is going on in the government. Everybody knows if you're watching this, the government is known for a lot of tricks. It's the only thing that bothered me. Months before, they said they saw a three-eyed atlas in the sky, and they said they saw some tall black aliens in the sky with it, but them was not in the files. So the files that we're getting got to be old files. We have not got the new updated files. So the files we get now are pretty old, right? But listen, AI itself, these files could be AI. Who knows? I don't know. It's just a lot of different government regulations that can stop us from knowing exactly what's going on.
Delusional.
It could be delusional.
Now, what I will say is, I'm one of those people. I'm an investigative journalist.
Snitch.
However you want to categorize it.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So everything has to be backed with a fact.
I just backed it with
Now, sometimes facts are manipulated.
Oh, my God.
You didn't back it with a fact. You hollered at AI. You can't holler at AI about a fact.
I can holler who the fuck I want.
No, read something that's documented. And even if you read something, that could be manipulated.
Well, I got some documented. Today marks the 10-year anniversary of the person that started all this online gangster shit.
Zack
when you talking
TV.
to gangster niggas. And it was in Chicago, and his name was Zack TV. And they murdered him. He was dead. And the crazy part about it, a lot of people don't understand that people have actually stole from him. Adam 22 was one of them, your favorite, right? This was not happening. Nobody was actually going to the trenches and talking to street niggas. He was actually the first one doing it. He was doing that in Chicago, right? Vlad came and stole it. Everybody doing that.
Why would you just assume that they stole his format?
Because where did it come from? Who was doing it first? Zack TV was. Everybody watching this know.
So what would be
Don't start this shit with Chicago. Don't disrespect Zack. Don't you do that.
Hold on. I would never disrespect Zack TV.
Okay.
I respected what he did.
All right.
But his demise would be his coverage on Kanika Jenkins.
Right.
So I'm confused on...
What you confused on?
I'm confused on your logic.
What you mean my logic? He started everything and he's dead, and now it's like everybody is
capitalizing.
I mean, everybody right now posting him
off of his creative.
Everybody posting him. Everybody posting him now, but nobody say in their video, "Yo, we got this from Zack." Yo, Zack TV started this. Zack got murdered. He got killed. Zack was the first person that was interviewing niggas. That was ops, nigga. They're going to different hoods and niggas pulling up there. Going there.
So what would be the cause of his demise? Like the factual demise, not the online chatter.
Yeah, I can't discuss.
Because they said they said it was Kanika Jenkins, but is that really factual?
You tell me what you think, because you the snitch, you know. I
just analyze everything.
What you analyze? What do you think happened with Zack?
I'm gonna be honest with you. He was knee deep into the Kanika Jenkins case. You know what I'm saying, but do I feel like he fell victim to that case? No. Right. I feel like he was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
And shit just happened.
And sometimes things just happen.
It always happen though. A lot of people be stuck in that type of situations where they just get killed for nothing, like for no reason. Yeah, that's normal. Right.
I mean, he just fell victim to his environment.
Right.
You got to understand, he was already interviewing, suckers that was suckers to each other.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I don't feel like, Zach TV fell to his demise just on a specific reasoning. I feel like Zach TV was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. How do you feel about that?
I feel like nobody at the wrong place at the wrong time. I feel like everything that you get, you're supposed to get by your choice, by your selection and your thought. When you take something,
He was at a party.
No, and he made his choice to go there. He shouldn't have went there. He'd still be alive. But he had to die because it was time and place for you to die because he chose to die. Everybody that died, we choose to.
No, we don't choose to. We all have an expiration date.
No, you know, expiration date. Death not something you choose to go to another body.
You can avoid death.
No, you can't. You determine when you're going to die and when you're going to come into this world. You already know.
Now,
but you choose to forget.
Now, a lot of people are going to perceive death as like it's inevitable. Correct?
Right.
But it's not inevitable. It's just the way that you play your cards. It's the way that you play your hand, regardless of how your cards are dealt.
I mean, it's like a lot of things people don't know. You know, right now is a man that's recognized, that's studied, and that they watched him, and the hospital was actually there with him. He went 388 days with no food. But people have done a lot of different things. But when it comes to Zach, right, and him, and his situation, I just got to say this. Chicago is known for murdering their greats, right? Every hood across the world is known for murdering the people that put the most into the trenches because we got a problem to get the content. We got to be in the trenches, so we risk our life for the content. But people like Adam 22, Vlad TV,
they're not risking their life for the content. They have studios.
Yeah, they don't go on. See, I had to go in the trenches and get my content. I had to be in Chicago doing the same thing that Zach did, right? Everybody got to do it, but some people don't got to do it. But it's good when you do it, right? And make it through it, right? So I just want to say this. To Zach TV, man, you started this, man. You already know we rocking, man. It's all love, Trenches Worldwide News, and not them other fools. And it's all love.
And our condolences to Zach TV and his family.
Right.
Let's not be insensitive about the topic. Why would you bring up a topic and then be insensitive? That's your problem.
I didn't know he got family. He had family?
Obviously.
How do I know that?
Everybody has family.
No, I don't got family.
Man.
Everybody don't got family. Everybody don't perceive people around them close to them as family. Somebody like this, just people that's in the house with.
So you mean to tell me he didn't have a mother, a father, a grandmother, a grandfather, cousins, sisters, brothers? We're oblivious to that.
I don't know how he perceived them. But I don't know if he perceived them as family.
It doesn't matter if they may exist. So let's not be insensitive to sending our condolences. That's his problem.
Let me do my condolences.
He's insensitive.
Let me do my condolences.
That's why we're here today.
Here go my condolences.
Now let's go ahead.
Here go my condolences. Rest in peace. But I just want to get to the next person I want to talk about. I want to talk about Adrian Broner. What the fuck this nigga name? The big gut Broner, the homeless nigga that was homeless and then got rich and then went homeless again, about to be homeless in about 5 minutes. To drink a lot.
He ain't finna be homeless. He doing this 1-2 with 6ix9ine.
No man, I looked at some videos and I didn't know that there was the same person that used to be a professional fighter. That nigga straight used to can fight. He had a small stomach.
And his body was built. He had a built body.
Right.
And now he got remember that 50 Cent song, You Was the Man Back in High School? What happened to you? What
the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, you was the man in high school. What the fuck happened to you? So yeah, that's him. That's when it's just mainly how when you listen to certain songs, you're like, okay, this pertains to certain situations. Dude was really that dude. Right. I'm talking about 6-pack, stocky, had all the women. Now he just look like a drunk with a beer belly.
Because nigga knocked his aura out of him. Right,
now he's scooping though. 6ix9ine walked in on the room on blood, and he in there. He poop pounding something. He pum pum. He hitting some pum pum.
If that's what you call poop pound, he need to do it again.
He was hitting some pum pum. He wasn't hitting no pum pum.
Hell no.
He was hitting some pum pum.
Hell no. The girl suing him right now for money. She want money from him. The girl that's under that cover, you can even see it. Now she's suing him.
I never seen that.
She's suing him.
Man, let me see.
She's suing him right now. And the crazy part about it is, I'm like, damn, how can you sue somebody when you have voluntary sex? But that's what women do.
That situation is a little bit different.
But she's suing him for money.
I didn't know that.
Reputation. Said
you didn't even see that girl's face.
But she saw her arm. She said her arm been slain by many people before.
Oh my!
Right, I'm keeping it real. Right, and this is what been said. Right, but it's kind of crazy because when it comes to him, I'm like, damn, you just be a great fighter, and I'm like, damn, I can't believe that you fought that good and got knocked out and stopped fighting with your bitch ass because you're soft for that.
Hold on, this Adrian Broner calling right now.
He calling you?
Yeah.
Hello. How you know your number?
Hello.
Did he rape you too? Is Agent Bruno for real?
Hello?
Put on speaker. Put it on speaker.
No, that was the wrong number.
Oh my God! You call the number? Where you get that number from? Listen, Agent Bruno, I'm gonna say this. It's one thing about you, right? You was homeless, right? And they put a whole lot of money in your pocket, and then you back again. But it's like I want to meet somebody. I got somebody here with me, and hopefully, this could be the next Adrian Bruno, right?
What?
Listen, now, you know I got a rap problem.
No, talk about these essay allegations. I just looked it up and I don't see nothing.
What essay allegations about what? I just told you what happened. It's happening. If I say it's happening, it's happening. Why would I say it's happening when it's not happening?
She won $44 million.
Told you. That's what I was playing.
For the arm?
For the arm. That's what happened when you go from homeless to rich. Right? When he was homeless, it didn't matter. Because he homeless. What does it matter if I'm homeless? If I'm homeless, we can fuck. Now he got money. He can't do that.
You couldn't even see that girl face.
You saw her arm, and her arm was there. Here's the thing. I knew it was the same girl because earlier in that day, he talked to her. He said, how much for that? She said, let's talk in private, but it was the same little pink shirt.
You know what's many though? That's why they don't believe women like me, because of women like that.
You're all right. They don't believe women at all because women like that. Women can't.
It's hard.
It was just a men can't believe women. Let me tell you why. Because life is perception. Whatever you perceive is what you get. So the moment I see you, I'm gonna see you based on my experiences and all the experiences that I had. So if I've never been in contact with a woman that doesn't lie, I'm gonna view every woman as a liar. That's how it goes. I don't think you understand this. So you gotta understand this. It's not about what you are. It's about what people have been through to determine what you are to them. I'm just keeping it real. So you are who you are to people based on their experiences. So of course you lie a lot to me because I've been around a whole lot of liars that look like you. So I'm never gonna say you're telling the truth, right? I'm not gonna say that Adrian Bruno should be doing what he's doing. But listen, he was homeless. He getting sued for $45 million that he don't
44.
got. 44, 45. What difference does it make? He don't got it. He ain't got $1 million right now. I'm gonna show you this right here. He trying to charge me. It's crazy. He trying to charge me. He started at $7,500. For an interview. They put me in a group chat with him. I'm like, okay, cool, good. We got him down to $7,500 and I finna get him. Then nigga asked for $3,150 today. What? Man, I'm not giving you $3,150 today.
For the deposit.
I'm not, I don't do deposits. Well, were you drunk? Why would I give a drunk $3,100 and then expect them to remember to come up? Nigga, I'm gonna give it to you all when you get here. Nigga, stop playing on me. If you don't wanna come, nigga, fuck it, I don't care.
Unc offering $7,500 for an interview is mind-boggling.
I mean, why would I care? Why would I care? He wanted $7,500 for an interview, and it came from Mike. Listen, I'm gonna call the nigga that he says, man, listen, I know him. I'm hook you up with him. We good. That nigga told me $15,000 at first. I'm like, but who the fuck you think you is? God? I wouldn't give God $15,000 for an interview. I'll give it to the devil. But God gonna talk all that good shit. I'm gonna give my $15,000 to the devil. Right? I'm gonna give my $15,000 to the devil. I'm keeping it real for my interview, but no, when it comes to look, David, you can't go to sleep on the David, you can't go to sleep. So since you went to sleep, you're not getting paid for this. I just want you to be aware. I just want you to be aware that you're not getting paid when you go to sleep. There's no way I'm paying you to sleep. You sleep on your own, right? When you want to sleep, die. That's the perfect time to sleep. But listen, I'm gonna say this: even when you die, you can't get away, cause I'm gonna still contact you there. You can't get away from me. So stop trying to sleep to get away from me. There's no getting away from me. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I told everybody this all the time. Listen, when you think that I'm gone, I'm still gonna be here. I'm gonna be in the wind. I'm gonna be in the water. I'm gonna be in the trees, nigga. I ain't going nowhere.
He ain't lying.
I ain't going nowhere. But listen. Adrian Bruno, I want you to meet somebody, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. He was a homeless man. I got somebody else wants to meet that was homeless too, right? Listen, I'm saying this. I had a rat problem, and I was outside. I got big ass rats. I'm like, how the fuck I got these big ass rats? I'm in the trenches. So I go outside and I see a exterminator, and it's a black nigga. He said I clean rats. I said, you get up rats and shit. So I let him come get the rats. Here right now, I want you to meet him. Now, for real, I want you to meet him. Go get him, David.
David, you always on go. You just be getting pumped.
What the hell you getting pumped? I told him go get him. And don't walk through the camera, nigga.
Then you didn't want to say hi when you ain't seen me in 2 weeks.
Jump over it.
David, you bogus as hell.
What do you mean jump over it, David?
I can't jump.
Oh my God.
I done fed David and everything. He act like he don't exist.
David don't eat. David told people I didn't feed him, so I went and bought all kind of food.
I fed him. That's why he got that beer belly. Or no, he got that bloated belly.
Not bloated belly. Everybody got that
You
bloated
ain't
belly.
noticed I lost weight?
Yeah, because you were stressing. You lose weight when you stress. But you said you want to lose weight anyway, so that's good.
I did. And you
That's
told me I was
Hey,
good.
My,
I ain't too
my
fat.
main man. Throw it over. Come over top. Give me the mic. I'm set up right here.
So he got my spot.
What do you mean? Yeah, you got the spot right now. Dave, we want to talk about.
Whatever.
You scoot down and go right here. You scoot. Put up right there. Let Jalecc step to the middle.
Don't try to switch my little location.
Yeah.
After I said something.
Yeah, you gotta go to the middle.
This why I be saying y'all Unk be bogus because he
How
be trying
am
to
I
get people
bogus?
my
I
position.
forgot.
All right.
I forgot, gang.
All right.
Hey, put the other one right there so he can be able to get his mic. Give him a mic. He can hold it in his hand. Give him a seat. Pull it over to you, Jalecc. Yeah. This I want y'all to meet him because this fucked me up. Y'all don't know, right? A lot of things happen in life.
Don't do that, David. Straight up.
David,
You on a chopping block anyway.
what you doing, David? You ain't got to move. I told him let him hold. He could hold his in his hand, David. You ain't have to do none of that. Yeah, David.
No, David, you're not even doing it right.
Oh, you about to be gone, David. Yup. You got a retirement plan? you been looking for a retirement home, gang. I swear to God, my mama. They take people like you.
David, you ever tell him to stop playing with you,
I'm
David?
not playing. I'm serious as fuck. He going to a retirement home.
No, he not.
Yes, he is. I'm gonna put him there. I'm gonna put him there soon. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Listen, if you're watching this, I want y'all to know we do real people, real stories, right? And I just thought this is something that people need to see because we got Adrian Bruner. He's going up and like we know he was homeless and now he's doing what he's doing. I don't believe that he is a perfect example of it because like he's celebrating way too much. He's doing the same thing that got him in a situation. Like he haven't learned from the last time, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing the same fool that's doing the same type shit that he did to get him in the situation that he was in. You gotta remember this. He lost that fight because he walked out there with dirt. He walked out with dirt. He lost that fight. Next thing you know, he on the internet showing all his money, right? Planted all his money, and then he poor again. This is what happened. What he doing now? He on the internet passing all his money, having sex with all these women, and getting sued. So I don't know, man.
But 44 million is many though.
Man, it's crazy.
44 million, and she knew what she was doing.
That nigga ain't got $44. She would have sued him regardless. If that wouldn't happen, I think that she still would have sued him because like it's like damn, I'm gonna fuck you and then sue you.
Child.
David, jump over it this time.
Them type of women is dangerous, and I'm a woman that have experienced some type of situations.
Women are dangerous.
But they dangerous.
Anyway. Women are dangerous.
Women are dangerous. I'm be honest with you.
Anyway, Dave, you got to when you get right there, you probably got to put them in.
What is that?
Pest control can.
Yeah, he told you he killing the rats for me. I just met him. I'll give everybody know we is real people, real story. I just met him right now.
Nice to meet you. I'm Johnny.
You ain't
Hello, I'm Jalecc. I'm confused. I look like an oxygen tank.
I already met you, gang. You gotta be shaking my hand and shit. What the fuck you doing, man? Checking my hand and shit, gang. I don't want to touch your hand.
You over there touching.
Let me fix this camera. What the fuck you doing? You gonna be fired today and tomorrow. You know when he get in, you got to switch it over. Cause like he gonna be bigger. Damn, that light off, that blue light off. Why you shoot the whole show with that blue light off? You don't pay attention to nothing, Dave. The blue light off. We shot the whole show with the light off? Or that turned off right now?
I think you just pulled it right now.
You think or you know?
I think.
So you shot the whole show without that on? Yes or no?
I don't know that because I ain't paying attention.
Oh yeah, you did. You shot the whole show without that on. Why would you pay attention to that? Oh yeah, you finna be gone. You need to go looking for a place that McDonald's probably hiring. I think McDonald's would be good for you. You should do McDonald's. No, listen, if you're watching this, you got a crazy story, gang. And when I was talking to you, first of all, this the Rat Man. You got any pets problems, anything like that, he gonna get them gone for you. Mm-hmm. Right, but now I met him. He got a crazy story. You know, he was homeless. He was sleeping in the car. Mm-hmm. For everybody watching this, explain to him exactly how you became like Adrian Broner.
How I became like Adrian Broner?
Yeah.
Maybe not like Adrian Broner, except for the fact that I'm a champion. But I was homeless at one point.
Right.
You know, did like 7 months. But I worked my way out of it.
How did it happen?
You know what? I was staying with family members and, just trying to get myself together. And I was staying with my mother right before I became homeless. And then I had a conversation with my father. Mm-hmm. And, I was telling him that, me and my sister and my mother, because we were staying together at the time, we need some type of leadership.
Right.
And me as the only boy of the family, I should be that.
Right.
And my father tells me, he's like, man, your mom not going to respect you. She spit you out of her, you know what, and I felt that. So I went to my mom and I moved out into my car.
What kind of car you have?
I had a Dodge Avenger at the time. It was actually the worst car I ever had.
And you moved in your fucking car?
I moved in my car. In my head, I needed the respect.
Right, so at that very moment, you did it for respect. You became homeless for respect.
Yeah, absolutely. I would think to myself when I was out on my own, like, why would my family let this happen to me? I'm not on drugs. I work. I hustle. I got businesses. And I'm ambitious. And then, like, maybe after about a month and a half, I realized, they not letting this happen to me. I can go to any one of my family members' house and they'll let me come. This is like me having to do this for myself.
That's
in
crazy.
a feminine way.
That's crazy. So it wasn't drugs that led you to being homeless?
Actually, when I went homeless, for the first time in my life, I had quit smoking pot and I had put cigarettes down.
What's pot?
Pot is weed. I call it pot.
What do you call it pot? You white, nigga?
Yeah, it remind me of white people when I say it.
So
like
you
that.
white?
When you say pot, it's some good stuff.
What's good? What's good stuff?
Some good weed.
You said something else. You said something about feminine. You gay?
No, absolutely not. But what I meant was when I was in my vehicle, standing in my vehicle, and I realized my family wasn't going to kiss my ass for me to stay in their place instead of me staying in my car, I realized I felt more so like my mother. I talked to my father, Big Johnny, while I was in my car.
That was deep.
Yeah. I talked to my father, Big Johnny, while I was in my car, and he say, son, all you doing is punishing yourself. He was like, if I ever went through that and I would juggle all my family members and go stay here for a couple of days. Go stay. You don't have to.
Man,
do
fuck
it
all that. How you survive in the car for 7 months? Tell me about that.
Wait, hold on. Let me land real quick.
All right.
How long you been homeless?
Well, I was homeless for 7 months.
Okay.
That was maybe about 2 years ago.
So 7 months. Let me land. Just 7 months. So you were living with your family until 7 months ago.
Well, not 7 months ago. This happened like maybe about 2. I signed my lease for the second time in April.
Okay. How long? Okay. When did you leave your family's home?
You said like what year?
What year?
It's 26.
You talking about 7 months ago? You didn't just leave your mama's house 7 months ago?
No, maybe at the end of 23, maybe 23. Maybe
How 23. Old are you?
I'm 38.
Okay. All right. Did you go to school? Did you graduate? College?
Yeah, I went to school here. I'm from Vegas, and I graduated from Vegas High in 2006.
So as you're 38 years old now. Mm-hmm. So as 3 years ago, as a 35-year-old man, you expected your family to still take care of you?
Damn. Damn.
Nah, that's why I left.
Okay. But you're like, it sounds like you're blaming your family for the situation or the predicament that you're in currently. You were 35 years old at the time.
Nah, I don't blame my family. Okay. No,
okay.
my family did everything they could do for me.
Okay.
My family always supported me, and in a good way. And I was never really like a burden to my family.
No, you was a burden. Because let me tell you why you was a burden. Dang. You was 35 years old when you finally decided to leave.
Okay.
I'm talking to the mic. What are you talking about, Mike? David, you just can't hear. So what I'm saying is you was a burden to your family at 35 years old, and you're still trying to hold your mother and your father accountable for the life that you chose.
He went through a hard time in his life.
We all went through hard times, but that don't mean we 35 years old still blaming our mama and our daddy. No, nothing.
Right.
We didn't hear him take accountability not one time saying, okay, this is why this. So at any point, so this whole time from when you turned 18 to 35 years old, you were still living with your family, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look first, man. Look first.
So what I'm saying is, you were homeless because of the choices that you decided to make, and you didn't want to take accountability as a man.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Sure.
Right. Okay. So what is the context, or where are we like getting to in regards to the conversation?
I want.
Are you trying to blame the family?
No. Before you rudely just did him like that.
I didn't rudely do him anything.
I mean, you know him for that.
35. He said he tried to blame his mom and his daddy for abandoning him at 35 years old.
I mean, he did do that, but it was a situation. He said he was going through. His daddy told his mom not gonna listen to him.
At 35 years old.
I wouldn't listen to him at 35 if he was 35 neither, but that's his situation. This is his life. He telling the story. Let him tell the story.
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Go ahead. Do your
I
answer.
want to know this. How was it, and how do you survive in the car? Because me, if y'all watching this, I lived in the car too, and when I lived in the car, a lot of people don't know this. I smoked crack. I lived in cars. I did a lot of things that everybody else did, but I lived in the car, and I didn't actually take showers. He told me something about he was able to take showers, and I want to know how
at the truck spot. At the truck spot, you can go to the truck spot. You can go to a homeless shelter. Am I lying?
How was you?
That's not what I did. What I did was I was working construction at the time, and it was an older Hawaiian dude, and he put me on to the gym. You need to get a gym membership, then that way you can shower.
You can for surely shower with the gym membership.
So you got gym membership. You going there to shower every day and shit.
Yeah.
How you prepare your meals in the car? How you prepare your meals in the car?
Actually, at the time, I was probably eating out. I was eating out
the whole time.
Yeah, I had to. I wasn't cooking nothing. I had no place to cook.
I cook some shit right now, right here, without nothing.
You only cooking fish.
I'm cooking without nothing. I don't need nothing to cook it. But listen, I'm gonna say this. So how did you come back from that? Because it gotta be a crazy way. We know how Adrian Bruner came back from that. He came back from that by being the same damn fool that he is now. He didn't actually come back from that. He just got some money again, but he's still a homeless ass nigga.
He was 35 years old when he left his mom and his daddy house.
Right.
7 months ago, he's sleeping in his car. So when he left, he ended up getting his own apartment.
Now
correct?
he own the businesses.
Now, then he went homeless because you probably couldn't keep up with your bills. So with the 7 months, I'm a bit confused.
He was homeless for 7 months because he
we
had
all
nowhere to
done been
go.
homeless. I done slept in the car.
Okay, well he was homeless. He got a story. Now he running business. That's what I'm saying. He took it. He just like Adrian Bruner. He was homeless. He did that. Now he got a successful business and he's running it.
Are you homeless now?
No.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
my
he
bad.
back.
Flex your chain. Let me see your cute link.
He
Go ahead,
back.
pull it out or leave it.
I don't want to pull it out because we got a lot going on right now with the business, and I don't want to seem like I'm flirtatious or misleading.
Yeah.
So you got to pull it out
You
yourself.
fired this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't touch nobody else. Even talk to a man.
yeah, I'm not
You
allowed
ain't allowed to
to.
even talk. Can't even look at him. Look this way. Look straight. no, for real.
He get, you know what? Can we see your chain?
You can see it.
Oh my God! I'm gonna pull that buckle out. It's a chain.
Okay, little cute, little something
She got
light.
pulling out the jewelry, the chain.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, right now I got him on the show because I want everybody to know this. Right, you can come into this world, right, and you can be thrown any type of hand, right. You can be thrown a bad hand. It's on you what you make it. Though he was an old age, he was staying with his parents. He actually went on his own and became homeless, and now he runs a successful business and he clean out rats for a living. Right, and the crazy part about it is we got rats over here. A lot of people don't know we got more rats over here than in the trenches. And I'm not saying this for a funny thing. I just want to say this, that I believe this, and I believe this, and I believe this with my whole heart. Right, there's no roaches out here because roaches come from the government, and they got cameras on them. They was using the same roaches in Iran, spying on Iran with them.
A lot of cameras because we got roaches out here.
It's roaches everywhere.
We kill those too.
There's roaches out here?
Yeah, they fly and everything.
They fly out here?
They fly out here.
What's the
and
craziest
everything.
thing you ever seen out here? In this area, neighborhood, so I can move.
In your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Probably the rats. You put those boxes out, and if they don't fill up those boxes every month, when you go out there, now they're gonna start eating away at the box.
I got big ass rats out there. That's why I called you for. What's the worst? What's the craziest thing you ever seen? Like in the whole time doing this.
My most memorable story, it would probably be, and if you're from Las Vegas, you know, like the Decatur and Alta area. I was in the Decatur and Alta area, and I pulled up to a residence. It was a house, and when I pulled up, the little boy come outside. He had a basketball. It was probably like right around the afternoon time, and when he walked out the door, he had a German roach crawling across his shirt.
The fuck?
Yeah, so it was as bad when I went inside. When I went, you know, they got pictures on the wall. it might have 200-300 roaches under each picture.
Right. I'm glad you came back. But for everybody watching this that probably been homeless before, what do you think people get wrong about people and becoming homeless? What are some they can? I know I thought everybody become homeless be on drugs, and she thinks everybody on homeless, like she said, ain't shit.
Well,
I never said
That's basically what she
that.
said.
I said he was 35 years old and he got kicked out of the house because he was too grown to be still living at the house depending on his mama.
They saying he ain't shit.
No, I didn't say that.
That's
So
what
then
the
he had no
basically saying,
choice but to get out in the field and find his way.
You
And
right.
he found his way and he cleaning up. He's the rat and roach exterminator.
Right. Yeah,
So what are we sitting here justifying the fact that he was 35 years old?
You right.
And then he got kicked out by default.
You right.
You got kicked out by old age.
See what happened? This is what the people get wrong
my
about.
bad.
They get wrong. What's the most thing they get wrong about people that go through the situations? Go through homelessness.
No, listen. What you went through was traumatic. What I'm saying is you have to take accountability for being 35 years old, still living with your mother and your father.
I don't think it wasn't too dramatic.
35 years old?
And
that was dramatic.
And in my case,
homeless is dramatic.
I didn't get kicked out. I made the decision.
He left at 35 years old.
That's not. Listen, I have left home. No, I wasn't at home at that age.
I think the important thing is that, like, for a person that was like me and it wasn't like me. Well, first of all, my stepfather always told me that people end up out there for not listening to their folks. And I believe that could be partially true.
Where your real voice at?
What you mean?
The real one. You got the professional one on. Like what a voice under that voice.
Be you. Be authentic. Don't listen to him. Listen,
Oh
we're not
my
faulting you. We're not. Don't listen to him. Don't be gaslighted by him. Listen, what I'm saying is be you. Nobody's faulting you for leaving home at 35 years old. Okay? What we saying is you got to take accountability.
Why you keep bringing it up? You just keep want to bring
He
it
got
up.
to take accountability.
Like, you tell everybody take accountability. You told me to
You
take
talk about
accountability.
some. I'm thinking he done ended up homeless because he just had a faulty upbringing. Dude ended up homeless because he was 35 years old. Why are you still at home? You
Being
should have
homeless
been.
is something. Agent Bruno went homeless for he had no
Well,
fucking
how old was
upbringing.
he?
He went homeless at 35.
You're lying.
He how
that
old was Agent Bruno
documented?
when Agent Bruno when he went homeless? He was 35. Most businesses, KFC wasn't made till he was after 40. Most businesses that we see wasn't created till people was over 40. So I don't think people understand. You young niggas and you young bitches ain't created shit.
Who he referencing?
I'm referencing anybody that's watching this.
He
Don't
talking to
understand.
you.
Cause they don't know.
He talking to you. He gotta be talking to you. He just talking crazy.
Well,
So I be talking. He just get to talking reckless.
I'm
Why are you trying to justify the fact that this man moved out at 35 years old?
I'm not trying to justify that.
He was fought by default. He was forced by default to become homeless because he didn't.
Right.
Come on, at a certain time, you gotta leave home.
Right. I'm trying to give him this segment. I'm trying to give him a couple
All right,
seconds.
I'm done. All right, I'm
Listen,
done.
but listen. Look, how did you get back on your feet? Right? Because what determined and what made you like say, you know what? How did you get the money for your first apartment? And how was that situation? How did it happen?
Yeah. So, you know, the one thing I'll say about myself is when I made the decision to go on my own and I was out there, I was worried. I was worried that I wasn't built for it.
Built for what?
To be homeless.
Okay.
I was worried I wasn't built for it. And I had personal things that I was worried about too, like falling back into drugs and stuff like that.
Plus, you ain't do drugs.
Well, at that point when I moved into my vehicle, I had quit cigarettes and weed.
You talking about them kind of drugs?
Yeah, but
hard drugs.
Yeah.
You do hard drugs too?
I did hard drugs in the past.
What kind of hard drugs? You ain't talking about that.
Like pills, Loratab, stuff like that.
What's pills and Loratab? Hold up, man. Hold up.
Loratabs,
Percocets. Now it's
Percocets,
making sense.
all that stuff that the kids.
Now it's making sense.
Hello.
Now it's
Okay.
making sense. You was 35, living at your mom's house, doing all them drugs?
Nah.
Oh.
No, like I said, when I was staying at my mom's house for the first time in my life, I put down weed and cigarettes. When I made
What
that
about the
move,
hard drugs? I don't
You
care
talking about the
weed.
hard
I'm talking about
drugs.
the hard drugs. You keep on saying weed and cigarettes. You're talking about the hard shit.
yeah, I'm 38, so I'm probably about like 7 years
Clean up the hard shit.
8 years.
Off the hard
8 years
shit.
clean
All
off
right,
the
that's
hard
good.
shit.
So you went on the hard shit during the time you went homeless.
No.
Okay.
But what I was saying was, being that I never been homeless before, I was worried that would that be something that I, backslide into?
Right.
And what I realized was when I got out there on my own, people like me is just gonna survive. It ain't really too much to be scared about. You just gotta work.
Well, I'm glad that happened for you, man. I'm glad you got a chance to be homeless. I'm glad you got a chance to experience that. I also had a chance to experience that. I believe out of pain creates who we are. I think a lot of people run from pain, but when you walk towards your pain, you can get out of it. I appreciate you coming on the show. Thanks for coming out of it. For everybody watching this, tell them the name of your business and how they can support you.
Comfort Pest Control. You got the website. I got a card right here. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you get scorpions too?
Yeah, we do all that. Scorpions, pigeons, rats, spiders.
Do you get Jaleccs? You got Jaleccs on there?
Jaleccs. Listen, hold on. I got a question though. So
charge.
You not homeless no more though?
No.
I'm an extra charge.
Yeah.
The Jaleccs is an extra charge. We Scorpios in real life. The scorpions on Nevada land is made up. They're not real. It's just a scare tactic.
They got cameras on them too.
No, that's an
Just the
theory.
What
But
was the theory?
the scorpions got cameras on them too.
They do. Everything got cameras on. Everybody knows.
But
Everybody
listen. So with you, I'm trying to make it make sense. So you're not homeless anymore. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
You clean. Shout out to you. You handsome.
Thank you.
You got jewelry. I don't know if the VS diamonds or the Cuban zirconium, but listen.
No, ain't nothing fake.
The jewelry not gold plated?
It's real.
It's real? I don't know. Unc said
Never.
everything moissanite.
Everything in the world was
And everything gold plated.
Yeah, but I see.
He's convinced with that.
I'm convinced.
Not in this case.
Okay, not in this case. But you got a car.
Yes, I got a vehicle.
He drove.
That's
man.
your
He
vehicle
walked.
outside?
Yeah, he walked.
Yeah, you not homeless. What was
He was home. I was saying that he just like Adrian Bruner. He came back. But listen, if you're watching this, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If you ever wish like you get your payday sooner, I know you got a job, right? If you ever wish you get your payday sooner, it's a bank called Current, right? It's a banking app called Current. It's useful, got useful features on it, right? They give you $75. Just for signing up if you use my code, but the good part about it is they give you $750 before your payday if you approve. Right. With Current, they got like 4 features like paycheck advances, no overdraft fees. So you got overdraft, there's no fees for that, right? They got a place where they can build your credit. Paycheck advances, like I said before, right? And listen, this is the bank that I use, and I use this bank. I'm actually using it right now. You need to get it too. But and everybody watches, you need to get it too. If you want to get this Current bank, then you can click this QR code right here, and you can go straight to the bank. But you have to use my QR code 607 UNC. Right, with that code, you get a free $75 when you do it.
I bank with that bank, and he's not lying, y'all.
That's something you should
I
do,
definitely
right?
got a free
Listen,
$75.
you should do that, man. I appreciate you coming through. Thanks for coming through, man.
Thank you, guys.
All right, listen. If everybody watching this, we had a crazy episode. Y'all heard about CERN, but I want to know things about CERN, right? CERN, is it science or something more? A lot of people may think that it's science, but I think it's something more because they actually open up portals and people going through these dimensions, and the Mandela effect is created by CERN. That's what I believe, right? UFO, the files. Everybody seen them. I seen them. Y'all seen them. She don't believe that they exist. She's crazy, right? AI. Can we trust what we see online with these files? Did AI make them? Who knows? Nobody knows. Famous success, a whole lot of pressure from being homeless. So shout out to everybody in the world, even the homeless, even if you're not homeless, even if you got a place to stay, because no matter if you got a place to stay, you ain't got no place to stay. The Trenches Worldwide News, right? If you want to support me, get 100 Glocks and ride down on all your ops. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me.
I'm calling Red Hat.
Oh my God.